Let's move on to Kingdom Come. Yeah, I spelled that wrong. Kingdom? No, that's not how you spell it. Let's eliminate that. There you go. Okay. Kingdom Come. Batsuit for Michael Keaton's Batman. Okay, so we've been talking about this a lot. Obviously, most of us are pretty excited for Michael Keaton's Batman to return into the multiverse, to return basically into the DCU movies, of course, Flashpoint and everything like that. So, are you on the third wave? Are you? Is there a third wave? Is there actually going to be a third wave? I don't know. As far as I can tell, I don't think so, but who knows what's going to happen. But anyways, Michael Keaton, Kingdom Come, Batsuit. So let's go ahead and bring this up right here. This is from right here from DCEU Mystic. We already know who runs the site, and we see the name right there. Yes, I know, but whatever. I guess we'll just go for it. But there's many questions that I actually have when it comes to this. But it says Michael Keaton's Batsuit in the Flash will be inspired by Kingdom Come. So of course we see this right here, and we already know. Here it goes right here. According to a reliable source, Keaton's Batsuit in the Flash will be heavily inspired by Batman's look in the seminal Kingdom Come miniseries. I don't know if we'll also see Bruce exoskeleton like we did when oh wow, look at that, look at this. Hey, look at this typo right here. Kevon Conroy? Come on, Mr. Conrad. What are you doing? Who's reading over your shit? How do you typo the man's name? Kevin. How did it not even that's funny. I that's the first time I saw it. I didn't notice the first time when I was reading through the article. Can we expect anything less from Mr. Conrad? Mr. Con Sad, as I used to call him, Con Sad. But that's pretty funny. But anyways, I'm kind of wondering myself too, is like, okay, so how inspired is it going to be? Because remember, guys, we also got word that having Michael Keaton show up in the Flashpoint-esque type movie, that they wanted to lead it to a Batman Beyond movie with Tim Burton. That's the whole rumor right now, that Keaton wants Tim Burton for their third Batman movie to kind of round out that trilogy, which I'm all for. There's just something poetic and just awesome about that. The fact that if Tim Burton comes in and directs a Batman Beyond movie with Michael Keaton, I mean, it just rounds out the trilogy, and I think that's absolutely fantastic. Who knows what's going to happen? It sounds pretty far-fetched. I don't know. But I do know that Keaton is definitely in talks. It seems like when it comes to the talks that Burton is part of the talks. Like you either have Burton and Keaton or nobody. That's what it's sounding like. It sounds like Keaton's not going to do it unless Burton's involved. So it's going to be interesting. But when it comes to that, it's like, okay, yeah, the exoskeleton that's supposed to be, connected to Bruce's body, obviously after years of just abusing himself, which totally makes sense, he has to have that. And they emphasize that in with Kevin Conroy, that he's just got that exoskeleton that's helping him move around. So I'm wondering, are they going to have that aspect of it? Or because when it comes to Batman Beyond, he doesn't have that. Obviously, he has a suit that actually, obviously helps you do what you need to do. But I just wonder how much they're going to pull from both. But it was kind of weird because for over the weekend, I kept seeing people talking about his Batsuit was going to be heavily inspired by Kingdom Come. So I was like, where's the source coming from? But apparently this is where the source is coming from, guys. So I don't know. Kilmer, you're a Kilmer guy. I get it. Kilmer's great. Like I said in my my Red Book edition video that I posted over the weekend, I thought Kilmer's Bruce Wayne was definitely better than Keaton's Bruce Wayne. What I'm looking forward to seeing, guys, and I hope there's a scene with this. I don't know if I want. I really don't want Keaton to have the exoskeleton part of the suit where he's looking robotic. I want him to have a cane. Maybe I'll deal with like he does in Batman Beyond. I want him to have a cane. That'd be all right. But what I want to see, if they're going to have this, if all this is going to work out, I want to see the Batcave and I want to see all the suits, on display. From the first 89 Batsuit to the Batman Returns suit. I just want to see the suits all on display. And we actually see a shot of all the suits out there. And even suits we didn't see. That's what I'm kind of looking forward to. I want to see all that. I just want to see all that. So, I don't know. It's probably going to be a combination of both. Batman Beyond, Kingdom Come. That's what it seems like it's going to be. I don't know. I guess we'll see what happens. But that's the rumor that's out there right now. I guess we'll see what happens. I think I even said before that it'd be pretty awesome. I think I actually made a video about it. Why don't they make a Kingdom Come movie? And just use the actors they have now. I was always about a non-linear connected universe. And I've talked about it many times. And my stupid analogy about the tree branch, like the MCU was a tree branch that had the little leaves for all the movies connected to one continuous tree branch. And I was like, okay, but DC, they want to have the whole fucking tree. They want to have multiple branches with multiple leaves and shit shooting out of it. And I think I made a video like a while ago that said, DC should not try to do what the MCU is doing, and they should just start adapting these great stories that they have at their disposal. I mean, in their arsenal, they have so many great stories, and just do it. Do a Kingdom Come with Henry Cavill, with the gray and older, and Ben Affleck, gray and older, and Gal Gadot, all these people. Just bring them all in and make these stories. Just do it. But of course, a lot of people always go, oh, people are going to get confused and blah, blah, blah. And I get that to a point, but at the same time, I'm just like, just be unique. But I don't know. I know. And I know what you guys are talking about right now. I guess I saw it on Comic Book Resources that said, if it doesn't work out for Keaton, they're going to try to get Christian Bale. Bullshit. I'm talking. Are you kidding me? I just can't see that. Do you guys see Christian Bale coming back? Does anybody else see Christian Bale coming back? If they can't get Keaton, do you really think they're going to get Christian Bale? I mean, if they're going to go as that far, just bring back George Clooney's nipples. Why not? There's a headline for you. If they can't get Michael Keaton or Christian Bale, they're going to get George Clooney's nipples. Yeah? I'm not pointing at anybody. Nobody's here. But Jesus Christ, how dumb. Yeah, when I saw that headline, I was like, how dumb is that? I wouldn't hate it. I wouldn't hate it. But at the same time, I'm like, I don't know. At that point, you might as well just go full force like Jeffrey Dean Morgan, or just have Ben Affleck. If he's so open to come back, just have him be the older Batman. I don't know. It just sounds, release George Clooney's nipples. Come on. If they're going to go too crazy, you might as well just go full force and just do Joseph Gordon-Levitt and see, bring back his character, what is his name? Blake, bring him back, whatever version of Nightwing or Batman that he turned into, do that or something. Yeah, that, yeah. There just needs to be, I don't know. I just really hope that it works out with Keaton. But like I said, it might be just a struggle and a fight for both him and Burton to come back. Because if it's going to set up that Batman Beyond movie, it just seems like Keaton will only do it if Tim Burton does it. But like I said, I'm all for that, because it would just be nice to have that collection, to have Batman Returns, Batman Beyond, Keaton, and Tim Burton. There's just something that I absolutely love about that. And I know, like, Tim Burton hasn't really been like a stroke of genius for his past movies and everything. But I think just given that right script, I think he could actually do something with that. I don't know. So yeah, I know I'm with you, Clay. I'm just like, I do want that Jeffrey Dean Morgan, and I think he would definitely do it. So I'm just wondering if they're like, okay, yeah, we want that, and that's going to be an option, but we just want to do this other crazy thing first to set up something else potentially in the future. I don't know. Everything's so much up in the air, but it's great to speculate. It's great to discuss. It's all just fun stuff. Kevin Smith suggested they use Clooney again for Batman Beyond type movie. In movie fights like 5 years ago. His pitch was, you know what? I mean, as much as the Clooney Batman and Robin is like horrible. If they wanted to do something serious, I think Clooney, not a bad idea. I mean, if Clooney was going to take it seriously and they all were going to take it seriously, I wouldn't put it past being, something being great, because Clooney is a good actor. He's a great actor. There's many movies that I enjoy him in. So if they were going to go that route, I wouldn't hate it. But of course, they'd probably inject some kind of nipple joke in there, even though the nipples showed up at the Kilmer. A lot of people always talk about Clooney being like the first one with the nipples, but it's like, no, that was Kilmer.